أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم به أستعين في جميع الأمور رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bless climate smart greetings from President of SAMS TQLMA Club, engaged in building 1,000 homes, SAMS Wheel of Life, farm school communities in global university campuses to provide clean home to homeless, preschool to PhD education, and sustainable income to global families of our planet. Okay, welcome, Samuel. Please introduce yourself and how can we collectively, utilize our wisdom and experience to transform Kenya into climate smart country and a beautiful city, Nakuru, we can start with Nakuru into a climate smart, city for everyone to see what we did in Nakuru. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm Samuel Okumu from Nakuru. Specifically, I live in Nakuru, which is one of the cities here in Kenya. Samuel is a high school teacher of English and literature. I also teach in a college, in a teachers training college here in Nakuru. Apart from teaching, I am also the founder and director of a charity organization that deals with the protection and the management of the environment. And I also work closely in developing community. I work with women, with children. So that is what I do. So I got interested to know more about what you do so that we can collectively work together and see how best we can enhance the issue of environment and the climate together as a team.
Wonderful. So I think what our project basically is exactly very, very synergistic to the work which you are already doing in Nakuru. Basically, what we want to do is make sure that teachers, mothers, are transformed into climate smart entrepreneurs so that, they are not working for others, but they are actually, working for themselves and leading the schools, which they are good at. So what we have developed is this, that one of our inventor, Dr. Paul Olivier, has developed the Wheel of Life Farm School. Okay, and I have transformed this Wheel of Life Farm School into 1,000 home self-sustaining community, which we can build in all university campuses. So the idea behind building a self-sustaining facility is that we can demonstrate the 17 sustainable development goals of United Nations, that how those goals can be met. And then obviously this particular farm school grows immunity boosting food ingredients which we can feed to the animals, and the animals can give us climate smart milk and meat. And then we can, mothers can cook delicious meal, and then, that meal can be served to students, professors, and, everyone and all the community members living around that university campus. So that is what we are doing. Why I was in Kenya was that, one of the gold and diamond miners of Uganda invited me to come to Uganda, and so that we can improve the quality of life of people there. So I visited. I didn't know anybody in Uganda, but I had a good friend in Nairobi. So I said, well, okay, I will meet you guys in Nairobi. So that's the reason I came to Nairobi. And then, in that particular trip, we have developed this model because, I said, well, I can do, all the projects here, but, where is the money? Because you need the money to do the projects, right? So,
Yes.
so I was told that, okay, we don't have the money, but we have gold and diamond available, in Africa. And we can do the barter of gold and diamond with, projects. So I think that's wonderful, so the whole plan got developed. It's a wonderful plan because, whatever resources you have available, we door gold and rough diamonds, and, we can do the value addition, in Dubai, because I have set it up my company in Dubai also. And then whatever money we make, that money gets, transferred back to that company as a foreign direct investment. And we can get the best incentives, from the government also, because of money is coming back into the country. So this is the model which we have developed, that we want to build these self-sustaining communities in all the university campuses. And I think Kenya is a wonderful, place with respect to, weather, with respect to qualified people, with respect to, everything is there. I loved my stay there, and the weather is fantastic, and so I am really very, very excited that, okay, East Africa, basically the whole block, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and Rwanda is probably a very nice small model country. And DRC needs a lot of help, because there are a lot of problems in Democratic Republic of Congo. So I think the whole nice East African bloc, can be transformed into climate smart, sort of a block of Africa. And then, we can prove to the whole world that this is what, we are capable of doing. So that is the model. And we can start by, you can represent us in Nakuru. We can, since you have everything in place, what we are doing is that NGOs, okay, non-government organizations, we are enhancing their fund by 5+%. Okay, whatever fund you are raising, we can enhance that fund by 5%. All the projects can then be executed. And, we can sign a joint venture agreement between, your non-profit organization and our group. And then, that way, we can get all the incentives, which is available to a non-profit organization, and we can accept donations also, right? So, those donations, etc., can come to your NGO, and then, your NGO can do exactly what your mission is: to improve the quality of life of mothers and children, to provide them preschool to PhD education. Okay, and all those things can be accomplished in this 1,000 homes, SAMS Wheel of Life Farm School community, which we can build in farms as well as university campuses. I've selected university campuses because in the university, the students are there, the professors are there, and they can get the training in actually building these kind of facilities. And then that same model, once they get trained, then they can duplicate it in all the farms also. Farms are the people, farmers are the very hardworking people, and we need to help them out so that, the quality of life of the farmers and their children are also uplifted at the same time. And in Africa, we also have, the most exploited people in Africa are in the gold and diamond mines. The people are really having a terrible life over there. So of course, I am also interested in gold and diamond mines. I acquire gold and diamond mines and transform those mines into our, climate smart campus town, so that again, the quality of life of all the people can be improved. So this is the entrepreneurship model. Okay, that's the reason I said, okay, we do both. So it's a social entrepreneurship. Okay, so we are not really very, very dependent on donations. And, if the donations are not there, the project won't move. We are self-sustaining. But if the, NGO is there, then fine, people who they want to donate, they can donate. our inventor, Dr. Paul Olivier, has also created an NGO, which is like empowering poor through waste transformation. It's a social enterprise, okay? And again, social enterprise can also receive donations. So now in Africa, we can utilize your organization and let's start. Let's start, like I said, that, the country and everything else can be, looked into, but, Nakuru, I like, it's a nice small place, okay?
Yeah.
And, so I can set up my campus there. I would like to personally come and live in Nakuru, basically, it's a wonderful, yeah.
Yeah, it's a wonderful place.
Wonderful place.
Very nice. Mm.
In Nakuru, actually, when I visited Nakuru, I met a doctor. And that doctor was making, some of these, wooden devices, which can really, cure your all kinds of pains, which you have without medicine. So, a lot of wonderful people I met over there. And, I still have that. I bought that and it's very, very useful, simple product, and so I'm still using it. And, so those are the kind of things which we want to really, integrate all the cultural things and all the things which people have been, using. I mean, the modern hospital and medicine is today, but, a long time ago when there were no hospitals, people were healthy, right? Yeah. So they were using their own traditional methods of curing and helping people out, So I would like to learn a lot. I mean, a lot of things are there which can be explored. And I would like to definitely learn from all the, wise people, who have, who can provide their wisdom to us. And then we can train our young people, mothers, teachers, young mothers, young girls, basically, so that they can become climate smart mothers. And they are sort of self-sustaining and independent of others. So that's the whole idea. I want to make Africa truly independent continent. You see, Africa is, the mindset is this, that Africans cannot do it themselves, so they need help from others. And others come to Africa, and in Pakistan also, in developing countries, other comes to our countries, and then, they make us slaves, basically. So, what we are interested in doing is to become independent, okay? And I think that is very, very important. That is the only way to solve all the problems and issues, which we are having in the world today. So let's start with Nakuru. If establish a linkage with the university, and you've got all the details. I've already emailed you the details, so you can fill out the form and everything, and that way you will be formally representing us over there. And engineer Peter, who is based in Nairobi, he's a director of the TradeX Sourcing Limited, and I'm also a director in that company also. So he can assist you in any fashion you want. But I mean, you can independently, do this work, which you are already doing. Okay, TradeX Sourcing Limited is a trading company, right? We do gold and diamond trading and commodity trading and everything else. And this portion of the profit from that trading also will come to, your organization to do all the, building all these, SAMS Wheel of Life Farm schools in all the university campuses. So you can lead that project as a teacher, basically. So I think that is that way. Do you have any questions now, or you understood the project?
No, my question is, you've talked about when I become the representative, then I'll need to enroll the women and teachers.
Right.
So what is the process? The process
is very simple. Process is very simple. Okay, I mean, when you have 53 PGC, that's an amount I have, capped. That 53 PGC, the membership is free. What we are doing is you are getting a share of Zappler Technologies UK. So you are becoming a share owner. And when you buy that share of 53 PGC, then you get about the profit which you can get is about 153 plus. It's, much more than 153. Every year you are making that much money. So whatever money you are putting in, you are doubling that money, right? More than doubling it. So you're putting it, say, 53, and you are getting it 153 every year. So that profit will come to you. And our membership is free. So you're getting the annual membership also free with it. But then, if you don't have the 53 PGC, you can start with, say, 10 pure gold coins. And that 10 pure gold coins will come as a donation into your NGO. And people can become a member. Because we only work with members, right? And we have to.
Yes.
Because, we cannot really provide all the wisdom and experience and support, etc., to Tom, Dick, and Harry. 7 billion people are out there who needs our help. So that is the reason we have created this model of SAMS Club. SAMS Club is a very famous club in USA. And you get all the product. When you become a member, you get all the products at a discount price. So when you become a SAMS TQLMA club member, you also get the gold. Hallmark 99.99% pure gold at London Bullion Metal Association minus 2%. Because nobody sells gold at discount. So if somebody becomes our member, then we give them economic vibrancy by providing them these gold coins, pure 53 pure gold coins, and the pure gold coin is 0.025 gram gold. It's 100% gold. So you are becoming an owner of that gold. And that gold, you don't have to protect that gold in vaults of the banks. It will come into your e-wallet. So, it's 100% safe and secure. And all your paper currency, when you convert that into gold, it gets enhanced by 5%, and it will never lose its value. Because every paper currency loses its value because of inflation, right? So that is a model. So I would like you, yes, I'm sure, your organization, both, your organization and yourself, will sign a joint venture agreement with your organization. Yourself, you can start with 53 pure gold coins, okay, and then become an owner of that share. And once you are owner of that share, then you will see the benefits which we are getting, from this whole model. And eventually, I would like to set up this, what Zappler Technologies UK does is they make sensors and they make scales, the weighing scales, which is needed everywhere. So that's a kind of a technology which we are implementing or setting up a production facility in Pakistan, and we can duplicate the same model in, in Kenya also. So that, the manufacturing facility can be established in Kenya also. And then from Kenya, the whole African continent can be served. Because Mombasa is a port, very close to you, close to Nakuru. And, so we can really serve the whole African continent by setting up our manufacturing plant in Mombasa.
Yeah.
Right? So that is a model.
Yeah, right. Okay, I got it now. So what I need to do first, once I've joined, I will now look for or talk to women who are willing to join. You've said joining is free for them, right?
Well, joining is not free from them. Joining is 10 PGC.
10
they are
PGC.
donating
Okay, yes,
10 pure gold coin in your NGO account. Okay? Because you already have an NGO and you already have a bank account, right? So everyone has to start with 10 PGC. Suppose if a person doesn't have 10 PGC, then they have to fill out the form, and whatever they have, they deposit that money into your account, into your NGO account, and fill out the form. So we are not excluding anybody, So, if you have, say, 1 Kenyan shilling or 10 Kenyan shilling instead of 10 PGC, you can start with whatever you have. Okay? And that way we want to make sure that everyone becomes a member.
Okay. So what is the equivalence of 53 PGC?
Well, I mean, I don't know how much is it. One PGC is actually 1.53 US dollars. Okay.
So that is 150 Kenya shillings.
Whatever. Yeah, 150 Kenyan shillings, right? So 150
Yes.
Kenyan shillings multiplied by 53 is the amount.
Okay.
So our Pakistan rupees and Kenya shillings is pretty similar, So, our currency is about 170, I think. Kenya is 150, right? Kenyan shilling is 150. So it's a similar kind of thing. So that is the amount, they need to transfer into your account. And if they don't have it, they can transfer anything, then we'll work with them so they can actually start. My target is that everybody should own a 53 PGC share of Zeppelin technology so they can start earning. That's the whole idea. Okay, so we will uplift them in any fashion we can, but this is how they start. They start with 10 pure gold coins. If someone doesn't have it, then obviously they can start with whatever they have. That amount comes into your NGO account, and then, they will fill out the form. And the form is very important. We need to know who those people are, So that is very important. So everybody can become a member, preschool, very small, young child. If the child is born today, he can also become a member. So that's how it is all about, And we will assure that, once they earn 5,300 PGC, the preschool to PhD education is free for them. And a lot of things will be, available to them. Okay, so that is the whole model. So let's start. And, I think we are ready, and I would like to probably come and, we will invite our president also to inaugurate this first facility, this 53 level tower, which has already been built in Mumbai, India. So I'm duplicating those towers in, in all university campuses, basically, so that we can solve this, problem of housing people. So many refugees are there, and I think Kenya has been very good in terms of receiving a lot of refugees, from these conflict areas. So we can improve the quality of life of all those refugees also. So that is one of the projects, your NGO can do. Like, there are sites available. Already the sites are there, right? Where all these refugees are living. So we can acquire that site and start building this SAMS Wheel of Life Farm School. In that site, the same refugees will be actually building it also. We'll be training them. So they are actually building the whole thing and, building their own home also, and school and everything else. So, that will be something which we can demonstrate to the whole world. Let's see how we have converted a refugee slum, into a modern, building, where everybody is, 1,000 families can live. This is a 1,000 home tower which we are building. And the area required to build that is 1 acre. We have 1 acre area available. We can build this 53, story tower.
Okay, and how do you come to get to that? Like, will you follow country by country, or?
Well, I mean, we want to do it everywhere. I mean, idea is this, that we establish our linkages with the university. So the university has signed a contract with us, and we will assign the budget, for that particular university. And I think we can also, in Pakistan, what we are doing is we are working with the Prime Minister of Pakistan so that they can give a Kardan Hasna or an interest-free loan to all the citizens of 53 PGC. So that way, every citizen will have a sustainable income, and the same model can be established in Kenya also. So it's actually an interest-free loan, which is Kenyan president is giving to all the citizens of Kenya, and we will be returning that loan back to the government. So that is a very self-sustaining kind of a model. I'm not looking for help from the government, financial help, because most of the governments are really bankrupt now. because of the COVID-19 issues and stuff like that, right? So
Yeah.
we are not looking for help in that regard. What we are saying is this, that, whatever budgets and whatever stuff you have, taking care of your citizen is your responsibility. So if you can provide an interest-free loan of 53 PGC to each citizen of Kenya, each citizen will, start living this economic vibrant life. And we will return that money back to them, say, in 7,000 days, we agree on our terms. That in 1,000 days, we will return that money back to the government. So the government can do more work for the, for the citizens, for doing anything else, for they want to do for the citizens. So this is the model, which I'm encouraging all the leaders of the world to, do it for their citizens. And, we are in a business of making money, make good money in food, in gold, and in our, even in our, SAMS Wheel of Life Farm School, because we are selling immunity boosting food and we are selling everything which a community needs, so it's a very profitable business. Okay, climate smart food and gold is a very, very profitable business. And so we are making money, and obviously the profits which we are making is being shared by all the members, right? So that is how the economic vibrancy of all SAMS TQLMA club members is assured.
So if I join as the representative, for example, the only benefit I will get is that share after I've bought my 53 or I've given out the 53, is it?
No, I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you. I mean, if whatever cash you have, and I think you can do both, because your NGO has a budget, right?
Yes.
Since we are enhancing the budget of the universities also by 5+%, the same model can be applied towards your NGO. Whatever budget you have, whatever amount of money your NGO has today, I can enhance it by 5% by converting that shillings into gold, right? So that way you have got 5% more money to do your work. And whatever money you own yourself, that can be enhanced. So it's not just 53. 53 is one share. I mean, if you have money to buy 100 shares, you can buy 100 shares. You will make more money, right? So idea is not to keep shillings, in banks or anywhere else. Idea is to convert those shillings into pure gold coin or into the shares of Zappler Technology UK, so that, you are getting the benefit of, gold price, gold prices keeps on increasing. So you are benefiting from, enhancement in the gold prices, as well as you are also getting the profits from Zappler Technologies UK.
Okay, I got it now. So let me work on getting I will fill the forms.
Please.
And then after filling the forms, I will also try and get the money.
Fine.
Then I will be able to, when I'm ready, I'll be able to send it.
Sure thing. And I think what you need to do is this: once you have your, we can do a joint venture agreement. You can share your NGO account with me, okay, bank account. So currently you have to just keep everything in that NGO account, all the money you have, and then, you can make one transaction to HNT World Limited, which we will be establishing. And, so maybe I think there is a possibility of establishing HNT World Limited subsidiary also in Kenya, so that way, if the Kenya has HSBC bank, then we can activate our HSBC Hong Kong account in Kenya also. But that is later on. Currently, all we need to do is you accumulate all the money you are accumulating yourself, as well as all the money your NGO has, and then you send that money to HNT World Limited. I'm activating my account in Dubai. Okay, so HNT World Limited, Dubai or Hong Kong will receive the money. You will get that bank account. Everything is there in the enrollment form. So you send the money there, and it should be just one transaction. rather than every individual sending the money to me. Every individual or every citizen of Kenya will deposit the money in your account, in your NGO account, right? The donation will come there. And then, collectively, you can send all that money to HSBC Hong Kong.
Okay.
Right. So it's a pretty simple, straightforward process. And we are not actually spending a lot of, charges, basically, which the bank charges us, So we don't want to pay them, but there are other ways of sending money, which I'm working with, other organizations. Like WISE is one of the medium of sending the money. So we can utilize that for doing very cost effective. PayPal is not good. Actually, PayPal is, very expensive, but there is a new company by the name of WISE. Google it, WISE. So I am actually trying to promote that company. I will set up my account because they are out there to do cost-effective money transfers everywhere in the world. Okay, so we can utilize that to get all the money transfer done. You can send your membership, dues and everything else through WISE. So we don't have to pay the bank charges. PayPal is more expensive than WISE. WISE offers the best service to us, most cost-effective money transfer service. So open up your account in WISE also, and then, we can utilize WISE to transfer the money.
Okay. Now, just one final question. Matters do with money, people are usually very sensitive. And when you ask them to maybe they pay a certain amount to join, and I've seen, and I understand most of the community members here are most likely to receive very harsh response, and most people will not join. Because I understand how they
No. Actually, idea is okay? Idea is very simple, that, okay, people can spend their whole life, getting the charity and die, and they will always be poor. So the choice over here is that we are transforming, poor people into economically vibrant people. Okay, and this is the model. Either you get the charity and, we will keep you feeding the food, but our model is very different. There are a lot of charitable organizations which feeds poor people, right? And the poor people get the food and, they live their poor life and die poor. Okay. And our model is to transform poor people into economically vibrant, individuals. There are a lot of strength there, because every human being is unique, because every human being has a unique DNA, and we should be respecting that DNA, right? So this is the whole model, that we will uplift you, will enable you, but in order for us to do that, you have to, help yourself. At least you should learn how to fish, right?
Yes.
So once we give you the gear to fish, then you can, go to the nice river, I think there's a relationship, right? A lot of fish is there in Nakuru, right? So then you can have a boat and, start fishing. So the idea is that, to teach people how to really improve the quality of the life. And education is very, very important. So they have to become a member. Okay. And we are not really wasting time on people who questions, this model that we, if they question the model, then you can say, please, don't waste my time. My 1 minute is very, very valuable. Okay, I don't have time to waste with you. You stand in the line out there. You'll probably come to buy the food, but you will get it at a non-member's price, and you pay a much higher price. Because, you need to pay for the food you eat, right?
Yes.
There are two ways of doing it, right? Either you pay for the food or you beg, So I am trying to, convert beggars also, into people who do not beg, anymore. And they can start giving money to people or, serving food to people. Because, everybody can work in a farm school. If they don't have anything, they can start working in our farm school and earn money. So that is our model, that we don't refuse food to anybody. Okay, we don't give free food, but we don't refuse food to anybody. They can come and eat the food, the best quality food, you know, from our restaurant, but then they have to work to pay for it if you don't have the money. So it's a completely self-sustaining model. Nobody is excluded, you know, and once the people see what we have done, you know, then people will line up, everybody will there. And I think it's a responsibility, like I said, of the president to take care of the citizens. And then if the president is giving an interest-free loan of 53 PGC to every citizen, then the worries are finished, right? Then we don't have to worry about it. You know, everybody gets enrolled in the program. Right? So that is what we are working with the government also to, and the government should do that. And, you know, I mean, we have got a very good relationship with the president of, you know, Kenya. And, you know, our SAMS, you know, SAMS, Sayyid Mufaddal Saifuddin, has very, very good relationships. So I'm sure, you know, the president will support this particular program. But we have to demonstrate that, okay, I mean, we have done something without the help of the president. And then the president will come and do the inauguration, and he would love to, you know, give this support to everybody. Right? So idea is like this, to do it ourselves, and then, you know, then show it to the people that we have done it. Okay. So let's start the process, you know, fill out the form and everything, share your bank account, you know, with us, so we can actually include your bank account. You know, today, if you'll see the account, you know, in the enrollment form, the TradeX Sourcing Limited account is there, which you can immediately use, you know, as a Standard Chartered bank account. You can use that to transfer the money also in a Kenyan account. So you don't have to really send the money to HNT World Limited, you know, Hong Kong. You can send the money to our Kenyan, you know, TradeX Sourcing Limited account, you know, the contribution of Gamba and the shares and everything else. And then your account will be used, your charity account will be used for accepting donations. And I will include your NGO account also in our enrollment form. So people can, you know, wire the donations directly to your account. Okay. So I think your amount should be coming not to HNT World Limited Hong Kong. Your amount should be going to TradeX Sourcing Limited, you know, Standard Chartered account, which is already in the enrollment form. Okay. Okay.
Okay. I will send the money to that account. Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy, right? Because it's a Kenyan account.
Yeah.
And then I will share the link of, you know, Peter also. We will share this recording with everybody. So I will, you know, Peter will also receive this recording, and then, you know, he can work and interact with you and support you in any fashion, you know, any kind of support you need. Okay. Peter is in Nairobi, and you will be focusing on Nakuru.
Yeah, I'll be Nakuru.
Yep. So your domain is Nakuru. Okay.
Yes.
So good luck, and thank you for giving me your time. And I'm really excited that, you know, we have to really engage all the teachers, you know, all the teachers, all the mothers, and, you know, so that teachers can, you know, really change the world. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Let's chat.
So now I would like you to do something for me.
Yes.
Okay. I will give you the balance of the time, whatever time you need, but now communicate this message in Swahili to the whole, you know, Kenyans, so everybody understands.
Okay, I will.
Right?
I will.
Right?
I will. Yeah.
So please do that. The floor is yours.
I will. Yeah. Oh, you want me to say it in Kiswahili?
In Swahili, can we conclude the meeting by, you know, giving this message to all Kenyans in Swahili?
In Swahili.
Yep.
Okay.
So the floor is yours.
Okay. Kwa Wakenya wenzangu, ningependa sana kuwajulisha kuhusu hii mpango ambayo tumeizindua siku ya leo. Ni mpango ya kuleta Wakenya pamoja, hasa wamama na walimu. Tunapojiunga na hii kikundi, tunajiweka kwa ile hali ya kujiendeleza kimaisha. Kile wanachohitaji ni wewe unatoa pesa yako kidogo, unajiunga. Wakati umejiunga, nao watakuja kutusaidia, watujengee manyumba, watujengee shule, na kwa hizo shule watakuwa wanatufunza mambo ya ukulima. Kwa hivyo mimi nawasihi kabisa mjitokeze na mniunge mkono tunaposafiri safari hii pamoja. Asante.
Good. So what I will do is now I will conclude this by, giving the message in our language, Urdu, because there are a lot of Urdu speaking people also there. So Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Shahrullah al-Muazzam Mubarak to all Muslims, and this is a month, a holy month, where we get the reward of, 70-fold. So 70 गुना आप कमा सकते हो इस महीने के अंदर, और तो सारे लोग जो है हमारे इस प्रोग्राम के अंदर शामिल हों। और सैमुअल जो है नकूरू के अंदर ये पहला हमारा अल सादा का सैम्स व्हील ऑफ लाइफ फार्म स्कूल वहाँ पे बनाएंगे। तो सारे लोग जो है हमारे इस प्रोग्राम के अंदर शामिल हो। 10 प्योर गोल्ड कॉइन आप डोनेट कर सकते हैं इनके चैरिटेबल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अंदर, और हम चाहेंगे कि आप 53 प्योर गोल्ड कॉइन से का एक शेयर ज़ेप्ले टेक्नोलॉजी का परचेज करें, और आप जो है 153 प्लस PGC पर ईयर की इनकम आप कमा सकते हैं, और अपने सारे पैसे जो शिलिंग्स के अंदर मौजूद हैं उसको प्योर गोल्ड कॉइन में ट्रांसफर कर देंगे आप, तो आपको +5% का बेनिफिट मिलेगा, और आपके पैसे हमेशा जो है कम नहीं होंगे, बढ़ते रहेंगे, क्योंकि अब वो सोने में कन्वर्ट हो गए। तो हम चाहेंगे कि एवरीवन शुड convert their paper asset into a pure gold coin, and you can start the process by simply donating 10 pure gold coins to Samuel's NGO, and we have a company, TEDx Sourcing Limited, also in Kenya, and your 53 PGC contribution can be transferred into a Standard Chartered account in Kenya, and you can start enjoying economically vibrant, inflation-free, total quality life. Thank you very much for your time, and pass on this message to all the teachers and mothers in your network, so everyone can join in our club and enjoy the total quality life. Thank you very much. Thank you, Samuel.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
We conclude like that. Thank you very much. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.